Hey you guys, welcome back. Today's a very exciting video for me because it's going to be a full face of e.l.f. makeup. I've been meaning to do this for years and I don't know, I just decided I would throw it all together, and it turns out I have triples or duplicates of several of e.l.f.'s products. e.l.f. has really stepped up their game and come so far, and there's some throwback items I have in here that I'm going to tell you. One of them is a dupe for a very high-end powder. We'll get there, but if you're new here, my name's Ashley. I would love for you to subscribe, hit the bell, and join the family. You've got to hit the bell, guys. Otherwise, you will not be notified. YouTube is PMSing. They're playing me. They're playing everyone. So you've got to hit the bell. If you have Instagram, follow me at AshleyLamore26. I also do giveaways there, like random giveaways. So without further ado, let's get into this. I'm going to start out with my favorite pencil from e.l.f. I used to use this all the time. It's the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. So if you're new here, I do one brow on camera so you can see how I do my brows, and one brow off just to save time. Mine's a neutral brown, so as you can see, it's got a super fine tip, and it has the nicest neutral undertone. It matches me perfectly. It's cool toned, it's not red, it doesn't pull warm, it's not weird. You can put a good amount of pressure on the brow without it snapping off. It's really high quality, and these are $5 at the drugstore. So another trick, I don't have brow hair underneath some hair, so to combat that, I actually brush the hair toward, not brush, but I fill in the hair toward my nose. And then I fill in the tail a bit darker and I extend it. Then go through with the spoolie side. Plus, I love that there's a nice small spoolie. This is just like the ABH Brow Wiz or the Benefit Gimme Brow, or not Gimme Brow, Ultra Precise, precisely my brow. All right, one brow on. I'm gonna go to the other. I'll be right back. Brow's got a little unruly and dark on me, but it matches my hair, so it's perfect. I've got the e.l.f. Wow Brow. This stuff is amazing. It is just like the Glossier Boy Brow. It's just like the Benefit Gimme Brow. I have mine in brunette. So essentially what it is, it's got fibers in it. And so it keeps the brows in place, but it also fluffs them up. If you can see that, it really, really gives that extra volume to the brow. So if you have really sparse brows, this will fill in and add a lot of extra oomph to the brow. I love this, and ever since I have it, I have like 5 of them. Love them. But look how crazy the brows can get. So they can go extra crazy. I'm gonna brush them down for this video because I don't usually wear my brows like that. So we're gonna brush them down, but I was just showing you the capability. Plus I'm brushing the brow gel through. So brows are set. Now we're gonna move on to, I'm gonna put on some lip products so that, because my lips are really dry, I'm going in with the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Juicy Gloss. I think this is cherry, but I love this stuff. It smells so good, and it's not super thick. It smells really, really fresh, and it's hydrating. Cherry Pop, love it. I'm gonna go in with 2 e.l.f. primers. I've got the jelly primer, so I'm gonna start with that, and I'm actually going to go, it looks like this, it's just clear, and it gets very, very, very sticky. Don't be alarmed because it dries down to almost just a regular velvet finish, but this is a straight dupe for the Milk Hydro Grip primer that everybody loves. The second primer I'm going in with is the e.l.f. Putty Primer. For the longest time it was sold out, but it just looks like this, and I scrape, I kind of just melt my fingers in, put a little bit here. It really reduces the look of pores and texture. So anywhere you have pores and texture, you're going to want to kind of put this in there and really press it in. And this is a straight dupe and holds up a little bit better the Natasha Silk Canvas. So I have a little bit of texture over here. I'm just going to bring that over here as well. A little goes a long way. It's very smoothing, very, very soft, and it's $5 as well. Next, we're going with foundation. So this is the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. This is oil-free, and it's a satin finish. I have found this to be medium, and you can build this up to full, and this lasts a long time during the day. Beautiful foundation. I chose beige light with cool pink undertones. Let's see how that goes, because I haven't used this in a really long time. So as you can see, the consistency is like this. I think that's going to be way too light, darn it, but we'll work with what we have. So yeah, it doesn't really move or anything. Oh God, oh wow, that's light. Okay, but holy crap, I didn't think this through. We'll just bronze the heck out of the skin. So I'm going to do a light layer because I don't want to look so entirely white. I think I have another one upstairs, but that's all the way upstairs, and my daughter's sleeping in the bedroom, and I'm not going to be. This is insane, guys. All right, guys, I ended up sneaking into the room upstairs, and I got shade nude, so I just mixed the two. I put a little bit of nude on top, but look, I have a ton of this left. This has a really nice, light, fresh scent. It's very light on the skin. Mine is that kind of light medium coverage because I didn't want to. I'll just try to tap this in. Should be okay. I don't really care about that, but it leaves the skin looking like skin, and I like that about this foundation. So moving on to concealer, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer in Medium Peach. This oxidizes, and it took me forever to find my shade. You really don't need much of this at all because it spreads. It's extremely full coverage. Total dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape if interested. And this is also $5. But you'll see it looks, they all almost look the same. In regards to color, they look all really, really, really white. They oxidize, so it takes 5 minutes for the concealer to fully oxidize. But as you can see, it is extremely full coverage. All right, to set our concealer in place, I'm throwing it way back to the $1 square container of powder. You guys, it's called the Sheer. It just says Sheer, and it's like super white. It's got tiny little flecks, super fine flecks of little tiny bits of shimmer, but they can be dusted away. So anywhere I put that concealer, I'm going to set it with this powder. And this is the powder that's a straight dupe for the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. You cannot tell a difference, especially when you brush away those not glitter, but shimmer pieces. This one's just a little bit more shimmery. And I don't feel like I need to set any other part of my face because that foundation does a good job at setting itself. Did I tell you I used the e.l.f. small tapered brush for that? This is such a great under eye brush. I set my under eyes with this all the time. I've got a couple of e.l.f. brushes in here. This is also grand to set the under eye. It's Prime and Stay Finishing Powder in Translucent Fair. This is the softest, finely milled powder ever. It's so super good. I love this. And this is probably super cheap, like $4. All of this stuff is very inexpensive, but very, very good quality. So I'm going to be dipping between the Rose Gold Sunset e.l.f. palette and then the e.l.f. 18 Hit Wonders palette to create a fall look for you guys. So for a transition shade, I'm just going to I'll take this one right here, this cranberry looking one. And we'll just go in the crease with that and above the crease. So this will be sort of like an orangey, burgundy fall look. These are really, really good shadows, and look at the color payoff in this. I also have done a tutorial with that, and the eye look turned out insane. I also took that color on the lower lash line. Then I'm going to move into the 18 Hit Wonders palette, and I'm going to take Heat. Although it looks like it has glitter in here, look how pigmented this is. You need a very light hand with this. I'm going to kind of smudge this everywhere. Yeah. How beautiful. So pigmented. Wow. Just right for fall. There's no fallout with these colors at all. Taking that same shade on the lower lash line. Just connecting the top to the bottom, just like that. All right, now I'm gonna take a hint, guys, hint of Solar, and run that above Heat. Just to have just the teensiest bit of yellow in there. There, you see it? Perfect. What do I want to do? I'm thinking. Guys, these palettes are so good. I know I'm going to cut the crease or a lid. I'm going to have to. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is take this shade here because it's super dark. And I'm going to have a nice dark edge. Look at the pigment. Oh my gosh. And just take that about a quarter of the way in. And smudge that right on the lower outer lash line, just like that. With a lot of pondering, I think I'm going to take the shade Penny. It looks like that, really vibrant, and put that on the lid, just dry with my ring finger. I know it all looks like one shade right now, but I'm going to do something else. But it's really fall appropriate. I love that shade. It looks just like a penny. It really does. And then I want to take from this palette, this shade right here, and go over that same, might be even the same shade. I think we're missing a little bit of pink in our lives somehow. I will take this matte shade here and try to bring some burgundy in. That helps a bit. These are really pigmented, guys. Okay, I think what needs to happen here is some purple on the outer corner and some pink in the inner. I'm going to take Danger and Candy and layer those. Sorry for my ratchet nails. I've been busy. I'm going to take that and then that purple, Royal and Velvet on the outer corner, and let's see how that works. Okay, that worked. And then on the very inner third, I'm going to take Pave and just lighten that up just a touch. Well, it's not that pigmented. We're going to lighten that up just a little bit. My blending skills are not on point today. They're so pigmented though. Well, I guess that makes it really pretty if I just kind of drag that over the lid a little bit. Don't you guys think? How pretty. I love it. I love these palettes. You can do so many things with them. So there's our fall look. For mascara, I have this. It says upper and lower, and it's called e.l.f. Smudge Proof Mascara. So they also have false lashes. I'm just going to give my lashes a coat of mascara. And they're this. It's called the Luxe Lash Kit in Starstruck. So I'm going to be applying these. Let me go apply this, apply the lashes, and I'll be right back. All right, I love these lashes. They're just wispy. They're so pretty. I love them. I'm going to be taking the primer infused bronzer in Forever Sunkissed with the e.l.f. pointed powder brush. And this stuff is super, super pigmented, and it lasts all day long. Super pigmented. It lasts, I mean, it's primer infused. It really does last a long time. Just going to get the jawline, nose. I love e.l.f. stuff. And I'm also going to take the primer infused blush in Always Rosy. These are really pigmented, guys. Do you guys just see that? Take it across the nose for that fall, cold cheek and nose look, like you're coming in for hot cocoa on a cold fall day. But super, super pigmented. Very impressed with e.l.f. products. I'm like, what's on my face? And lastly, before we put setting spray and lip on, I'm going in with this Glow Gleam Beam palette. It's only $9.99. I'm going to take a mixture of this shade and this shade and just highlight. Woo! Whoa. You guys, that's really, really pretty. I'm thinking dupe alert. If anybody else looks at this and can tell me what they think that's a dupe for, and I think I'm going to swatch it right after this. Let me know in the comments. Super nice highlighter. And I'm going to put that in the inner corner as well to brighten our inner corners up. It's really pretty. And on the brow bone as well. Stunning. I love it. Beautiful. All right, now I'm going to take their liquid lipstick. This is in Blushing Rose. And I love their little doe foot. I also love Tea Rose, but I couldn't find it. This is just a little more brown nude. But really, really stunning. These dry down and they're not too matte. They're very, very comfortable. So yeah, this is the final look. We're going to do one last, we have a lot of settings, right? I have the Illuminating Mist and Set, or the e.l.f. Dewy Setting Mist. I'm going to take the Illuminating Mist and Set. This stuff works really well, and it's kind of like a jet stream, so I kind of go far away. Actually, I lied. That was really, really a fine mist. And if not satisfied, which I'm not with this lip, I'm going in with the Lip Plumping Gloss in Sparkling Rose, just to lighten it up a bit. Yeah. Okay, this is the final look. I loved how this turned out. Do you guys love it for fall? What do you think? Will you be picking any of this up? Do you have any of this stuff? I love e.l.f. I'm glad I could get this out for you finally after years of preparing for it. So thank you all for watching. I love you. I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day. Bye.